Quantitative suffering. So far, that has been the only result of pouring digital trillions into the system. It is creating a two-tier society. All of that digital trash gets filtered from the top down, only it's not quite making it to the bottom this time. The wealth divide is getting further apart faster. And it's not by accident, but by design. It is bringing about epic control measures. Not only on that front, it is also being implemented with food supplies. Every day, more food, animals, grains, and vegetables get destroyed and replaced with some lab-grown feed. Online communications are falling under dictatorship. Won't be long and you'll get fact-checked or watch-listed for texts and phone conversations. I'm sure they plan on stifling all forms of communication to prevent civil uprisings. To further isolate you, along with all the stay-at-home, work-at-home, and physical distancing. They want you alone, unaware, and phobic of everyone, while hooking you on government, conditioning you to misinformation, making us reconsider every spoken word to avoid being censured or deactivated. Meanwhile, the past and present are being rewritten by fact-check organizations that most certainly are biased to the socialist agenda. Our leaders have lost their way, and this generation is buying into their rhetoric. A generational nest of stay-at-home birds swiping and clicking their lives away, while their parents bust their hump all day and come home to regurgitate the spoils of labor into their waiting, squawking beaks. And whatever they can't provide, the government will gladly step in and pay to keep them home, fixated on digital sensory mind pollution and sexual deviance. We're entering a phase of sensationalism beyond epic proportions. Everyone will want to stay at home to explore and exploit all manner of pleasure, ever seeking a state of perpetual stimulative euphoria. And our leaders couldn't be happier, as long as you work for them a few hours a day doing jobs that robotics cannot handle yet, and as long as you maintain a good social score and follow their food and health protocols, you'll be considered the ideal utopian. So unless you're in the top 5%, you'll be equally at the bottom with the rest, but you'll be happy according to your new globalist masters. Welcome to the future, where rich elites of the corporations decide what you'll do and where you live and how much food you get in your government rations. Where you'll either be a utopian or a utilitopian. Either way, you're not climbing any social ladders. You'll own nothing, but the socialists will own you. They'll tell you what to do and when to do it, or you'll be retrained until you do. Their algorithms, GPS, and facial recognition will never allow you to stray without a warning to your device or restricting your needs. We're at the threshold of seeing this come to fruition. Choose wisely between utopianism or utilitarianism. Either way, if you want to eat, you'll have to be an ism. Again, from here forward, any crisis or civil unrest will result in another control measure. Each one more draconian than the last. Welcome to the New World Order. It is upon us, and yet so few can see it or imagine it. That's okay if you can't. That only makes it easier for those who have already studied it and drew up the plans for it years ago, and are currently initiating it as we fumble around not believing it possible. Just like no one a few years ago would have imagined data, GPS, and algorithms being capable of mastering your habits to the point of planning your day and ordering your food and supplies. Soon your home device, coupled with your handheld or wearable, will guide you and your time throughout the day, through prompts, alarms, and voice reminders. And soon your transport will deliver you up to your business locations, supplies, and health needs. You'll be reminded when to eat, sleep, exercise, defecate, and conjugate. The tech companies are just waiting for privacy laws to be dropped in order to initiate all the segregated data into one final solution in order to predictively categorize your wants and needs on a daily, weekly, monthly, and annual basis. It's no longer a fantasized future, but a present probability. Please be ready, control your own food and supplies, and what you deem acceptable amounts of internet infiltration. Please be ready, be need independent as long as possible. Pray, love, live. Thanks for watching.